In this video, we're going to look at how to create a highlight hotspot assessment question within Schoology. From the student view, they would click on Start New Attempt, and they would see an image with yellow areas that they can click on and interact with. As we will soon see, this type of assessment question will resolve many of the issues we've been experiencing. For our younger learners who struggle with fine motor control, there will be no more clicking and dragging and trying to draw shapes. All they will need to do is hover over the answer they want, click it, and they're done. Also, there's been issues even with some of our older students knowing which tools to even use in Kami. It is all automatic in this type of question. There's no need to try and figure out what tool you should use. Also, we've had issues with submission with Kami. In this type of question, it is all built into Schoology, submission is easy, and bug-free. Lastly, once this is set up, grading will be automatic. So let's see what the students actually do with this type of question. So, in this case, instead of students needing to physically draw on this document, we've already created the possible hotspot answers, which you can see in yellow. All the student needs to do is click on what they think are the right answers. So no clicking and dragging to try and draw things, no selecting the correct tool in Kami, and submission is just 2 steps. They hit review. They could review it if they want, but they'll probably just want to go ahead and hit finish, and it's done. And because it's all native to Schoology, there is no risk of bugginess with trying to connect to a third-party app. If this seems like an exciting feature that you would like to use with your students, keep watching and I'll show you how to set this up. To get started, we're going to go to Add Materials and go to Add Assessment. You will need to put in some basic information. You can fine-tune the setup of your assessment here. Once again, we'll look at that in a different video and just go straight to questions. And we are going to add a highlight hotspot question. Here you will upload an image. You could drag the image into this box, or if you're like me, I kind of like to use the menu. I have already downloaded one of the digital resources from Lexia. If you don't know how to do that, contact one of your literacy specialists. I'm sure they will be happy to help you. Now that the image is in there, hit OK. And you'll see the image from Lexia is right here. Now, what we're going to do is draw the hotspots, the areas where we want students to have the option to click. So I'm just going to start clicking. And I'm not even dragging, I'm just clicking the different points, edges, vertices of these little polygons. And I'm just making a rough shape around anything that I would want the students to have an option to click on. So I am now done creating all the hotspot clickable areas that the students can interact with. I'm going to come down here, and since for this particular assignment there are multiple correct responses, I'm going to make sure I check this multiple responses box. If there's only one correct answer, then you would not need to check this. But in this case, there's multiple correct answers. Then, in this area where it's yellow, I'm just going to click on all the items that would be the correct answers. You can see how they go to a little bit darker color and are bold line around them. Okay? Once you've checked that you have those correct answers highlighted, selected, you can hit save, and that assessment question is ready.